maybe I should sit up and do this then. Alright, hello. This is Jerry, and this is Arvo's VOD review. He is playing KJ on Pearl. As you can see, I don't actually know what the final score is off the top of my head. It is a 14-12 win. So that is what we'll be looking over. And let's see what we start out with on pistol round. Okay, so the pistol buy on KJ is nothing still. Still nothing. Still nothing. What? Okay, so I'd say the first mistake is we bought nothing on pistol round on KJ. It's honestly acceptable to buy Deagle on KJ even, but like just spend these 800 credits. Pistol round is generally worth 2, so I'd say this is a pretty big error overall to not spend any of your credits unless you bought someone. Maybe I didn't see it. No. Okay, we buy Ghost and nothing. Okay. Yeah, so we still have 300 credits just kind of sitting in the bank and doing nothing. Which, again, on pistol round, since pistol round is basically worth 2 rounds, I would strongly recommend buying as much as you can in this round. And also, if I'm not mistaken, we did not say shit, did we? Let us listen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So not a word. And your personal notes were that here is my stress on decent gameplay and half frustrated with teammates. Well, in this first pre-round, what I can tell is we are not even talking to our teammates. So I don't know how we can really be frustrated with randoms when we don't say a word to them on pistol round. Again, pistol rounds, both pistol rounds are 2 of the most important rounds in the game. So in general, if there is a pre-round, this would be the round to do it. Especially because normally how the vibes start off in a game will dictate a lot about how the game will go. So it's just very important to worry and manage about this. So yeah, definitely pre-round plan for at least pistol, because pistol is where you can kind of just come up with set plans for every map because you don't play against the same people all the time. So there's really no excuse to not have a few pistol rounds that you like running. It seems that everyone's defaulting B here, which is fine, but I mean, again, let's just come up with some kind of plan to take B space and all that. Hey, Leo, would you happen to know if I put turret here, will it still be active if I'm like here on the map? It looks like yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say
generally when you like get out onto site, no.
yeah. Okay.
But
So
like
like
if you're
if I
just
have
playing
the
main, it's fine.
yeah, but if I have like the turret in market, I can walk further towards site, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so first order of business is let's see where your team is. They're out fighting site. Let's see where you are. You're holding halls, which, okay, arguably one of your 2 teammates should be looking there, but what exactly is your goal here? Because if they peek hall and kill, you're not going to be able to do anything unless you hit a smoke shot, which is fine if you're mini-mapping, but like on pistol round, I don't really agree with this. Your jet's kind of far behind as well, but look at you. If these 2 die, this round is over, and it's not really a question. They fortunately end up winning the fights. Now your team has back call control, and now we finally come away. Our turret is still up, and we look flank. So, I mean, ranking up in this game is all about optimizing, and right now, not much is optimal about how we're playing. That's not the nicest way to say it, but, I mean, it's the truth, and yeah. Now your turret does actually proc. Now keep in mind, this is 4-on-3. I actually would say probably don't fight this. I don't think you calm that there's one flank. Your team might realize, but you personally don't say it. Okay. You do comment quite a bit later than I'd like. I think your chat actually realized and is here to help you, so it's not that bad. Honestly, I would take your time here. It's very rare for people to come and hard clear this, and you just kind of in for body shots. You already see he has time to react, flick, and shoot one. Against higher level players, you might actually die here, so just be careful about not taking your time. I think you're literally spamming bullets at his chest. Let's check. Where is playback speed? There it is. Let's see if you're near his head and it's just unlucky you don't hit, or if I'm pretty sure you're not though. Pretty sure you just spam chest here. Yeah, okay. Your crosshair never moved towards his head and you just spam bullets into his chest, which is also a fine way if you're scared of whiffing, but in general at higher levels you could get punished here. Not everyone's fluorescent, but I would say fluorescent might kill you here, or tens, Zekin, people who are just relatively faster with their flicks and accurate, you're probably going to die here. So I would just say take your time on that first shot when they don't know where you are. Another thing I don't like here is, do you know where Yoru is? If no, it's really bad to not be looking for him. Because what if Yoru was flanking with Reyna? Reyna was taking first contact and you just die for free picking up a gun here. So just be wary that trade potential is possible here. But in general, I'd say this round you weren't really doing enough to help your team. If you have very little impact on whether your team was going to win this round or not. So especially, again, I stress very importantly, pistol is very important and worth 2 rounds in most games. So just in general, not having impact on pistol round is something we don't really like to see. Yes, you're playing Sentinel, but it's also ranked. So in general, I just like to see you, push up with your team more. Maybe have your turret here. You can still take the fight with them. And then even if you don't have flank watch on pistol, it's fine. You just need to be wary. You need to calm to your team, or you can just put your flank watch closer to yourself such that they can't swing you without you knowing. But like, regardless, you just like to have more impact on pistol round. Okay, so I don't really get the buy again here. If we're buying Spectre, let's buy full shield for sure. Light shield is already questionable against eco. I personally buy it a lot because I like buying a rifle, but at least I'm sacrificing full shield to have a range advantage. You now no longer have range advantage or really health advantage. It's very possible they can have light armor. And I would honestly take odds on a classic beating a Spectre at range. So again, buy is very questionable here. Okay. Again, very limited pre-rounding, so if this becomes a thing, issuing frustration to your teammates is kind of not warranted. You're not really trying to help them out. They're not helping you out, but you're not asking them for anything, so can we really expect them to do anything? Again, with this turret, you need to be so close to it for this to even do anything. It's arguably not worth. I would also call probably to not have your Clove solo lurk. Yes, he's on Ghost, but it's still an upgrade and a gun or numbers that you can lose. Let's say they 5-man walk out mid. Do you really expect the Ghost to convert all of them? Not really. Okay, and we see Nightmare Scenario. Clove gets none, gets caught out on flank, and we have no space on B. Okay, we now see 3 on B. Okay, so just another note. You are playing an anti-eco. Let's be in position to trade our teammates. Yes, holding backhaul is fine here, but arguably your jet is looking there. So you should scale and help fight with your Sova, because your Sova is about to take a fight. If he loses, which is very possible, what are you going to do? Not a lot here, because unless I swing backhaul, you are less than useless in this scenario.
I can't even move. 55.
Okay, yet another fight has been taken on your team, and you still cannot help them.
Player standing. Bomb grenade out. Careful here. Last player standing.
I mean, unlucky, but kind of brought this on yourself with the way you played this run. And you guys lost. Yeah, unfortunate. Not really, though. Kind of played poorly. So, can't really chalk it up to unfortunate, but it does suck. And their Reyna made the exact same mistake that was he just punished. Interesting.
Reload.
He's jump spot.
Recalling my bot. Alarm bot out.
Okay, again with the util back here, I just don't really get it.
Reloading.
Because it just means you can't push.
Bot coming back. Terminate.
110.
What is that guy doing? Okay. Yeah. Vandal spam through smoke. Generally, no bueno. Also, I don't really know what we're spamming here. I think if you take that smoke away, you're spamming Yao Ming. So.
10 seconds.
Get us on.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, slightly better turret positioning this round. Did we talk to our team this round? Leo, can you tell? Is he queued with someone? I can't. He's mumbling.
I gotta wait for him to hold tab. If he holds tab, I might be able to say.
Okay. Another note is try to keep track of ults, and I don't just mean the ones that are active. Which ones are close to being active, you don't even know. I think if I asked you at this point in the game, you'd have no clue. You'd maybe know that your ult is quite a bit away, but like, let's see. Do you know how far Sova is to his ult? These are all important things to notice in pre-round that can drastically alter the outcome of a round that you're just not checking. Ults are win conditions in this game, and we just don't give a shit about them right now. So.
Enemy spotted.
He's close right.
Okay, so I think you only even put this turret because you forgot to put it in the pre-round. And arguably, I still don't like the turret. It's still too far away from your team.
I don't have util right now.
Well, you could have died on that reveal.
Reload.
Okay.
Take flight. Blocking sight. swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Enemy spotted B.
Placing a
Okay, what exactly did we throw these mollies for?
alarm bot.
I mean, I think the idea is you're trying to use this for post-plant, but clearly we see the problem with throwing the nades before we even try to plant.
Oh, damn.
Spike planted. My ult
Think
is
he's
ready.
gonna do that.
No peeking. Enemies
That is-
close.
Okay. Your whole team is fighting on, and you are sitting watching. Spectator sports.
Tunnel.
Oh, teammate took a fight. What could we do to help them? Not one thing. Your Sova's clearing flank. Not really optimal from him, but
Who's next?
We're in a link. We're in a link. Watch out.
They don't run too far.
One enemy remaining.
Here.
alright. I would say out of 4 rounds, you've had at least 3 where you did not impact the outcome of the round at all.
Okay.
Lucky flirt.
Alright. Clove comms. Nothing calmed.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Reyna.
We're 5 rounds deep. You haven't said a single word pre-round. Still didn't check ult economy.
Revealing area.
Okay, Reyna got a kill.
One side.
Okay, you finally have scaled with your team. And I think the only reason you did it is because you had bomb.
Spikes down.
Just let me guess. You full run long and don't give a shit, even though your clove is hard holding flank.
Heaven.
GG. Reyna dies. Sova dies. 4v3. Oh no, 2 of you are in long.
Placing sentry.
Let's see what happens.
Dropping a smoke.
Oh, we're gonna win the fight. Oh my days. You're just not punished. Whatever. Yeah,
Public lane.
if I see maybe 2 more rounds of this, I'm just gonna skip T-side.
One.
Thank you.
Yours.
Okay, if he peeks Sova. He can kill Sova, you still can't help. If he peeks our Clove can die, you still cannot help. That's 2 fights your team can take, and you're not helping them with either one.
Yours.
Calling my
There's 2. Never mind. They're both at 8.
Okay, we're scaling out to help. Okay, let's talk about it.
Yours.
calling my
There's 2.
Let's just
Never
look,
mind. They're both at.
and you can tell me what's wrong with that. Leo can tell you what's wrong with that. Leo,
What's up?
who can tell me what's wrong with this freeze frame?
Oh, sorry. Just a minute. I'm tabbed out. There's a Silver Dart in there. It's actively scanning. He's not really looking at anything.
Sure, that's one thing. Number 2, where's our crosshair? Number 3,
Oh.
let's say the Silva does scan, and he's swinging you. Uh-oh, we're dead.
Okay.
at 8.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were addressing like the elephant in the room.
Okay, we're still in. Crosshair placement's just low, is it not? I think it's just low. Yeah, you're peeking potatoes. Like literal spuds in the ground is how I would describe it.
Yeah, they're pushing him.
Okay. You have 2 pushed up mid, and we're looking. Okay. This is round 6. 5 of 6 rounds have been decided. You still have not had impact in the round before it was decided. Maybe even 6, arguably.
Last player standing.
Okay, you take a fight in a 2v5. I mean,
Spike down.
I don't love how you take the fight, but this is a fine fight in a 2v5. But arguably you're just in too much of an on angle, but
Player standing.
is your crosshair placement?
Last
It's fine. Yeah, I mean you got swung at an unfortunate timing for yourself, but
down A.
you can really only blame yourself for putting yourself in a poor position. You're not helping to trade your team. Round 7, still no pre-round calm.
You may get on that in
Yet another. Okay. Never mind. I take that back. Round 7, we do have a pre-round calm. Our turret is still too far back because you can't leave a main with this turret. Okay. One thing I do want you to consider is why do we not just want a KJ ult? Let's look at their team. Let's look at you. Why do we not want a KJ ult here?
Initiating smoke. Cutting their vision.
Scanning ahead. Deploying drone.
Lockdown destroyed.
Okay. So I was right in my gamble. I didn't see this round before, but we didn't do anything to bait out Tejo missiles, and we just lose our 8-point ultimate for a free ability. So is it 9-point ultimate? Might even be 9. All right, your clove is in there, and where are you? I would like to see you at least a little closer. Yes, Jet's holding flowers for him. Maybe Jet should scale as well, but this is just too far back. Clove dies for free. You only run out on the site after the ult.
Sage kill.
Good trade. I don't know. We just play too scared.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, Sova wins a gunfight.
One enemy remaining.
We run out onto
What's that say?
site.
Your-
Bomb grenade out.
That's questionable,
One
but
enemy remaining.
okay, we got bomb down. Plant into the corner. Small thing. Doesn't matter this round, but plant into that corner so that it's easier to spam. Right now, you give them a lot more room to defuse.
Play safe, play safe.
Shut down.
Okay. Both your teammates are playing up. Your turret is now active again, and we are still running to look flank.
Bomb grenade out.
Another fight in a post plant that if you lose makes the round a lot harder.
Window go.
Don't feel good. Reloading.
Did we calm pre-round? Let us see.
Reloading.
Okay, 8 pre-rounds deep, you've talked once.
Revealing area.
Reloading.
Alright. Crosshair is still for some ants.
Reloading. No beacon.
Are we pushing this or not?
Nailed them.
Wait, I should still too. Stage 2, 40. Left side, left side.
One enemy remaining.
Astro screen,
Last
screen.
side, last.
Could you put?
I still think a little too slow to trade. You got it, but
Test run.
you could have lost this fight. You turned a trade that should have been absolute into a 50-50 fight again. So this should have been a guaranteed trade if you were scaled better. And Sage actually almost kills you here, to be honest. So, and you also should probably be dying here. I don't really know what Astra ended up. Astra might have just killed you right now, but oh no, you're behind the
Astro
smoke.
screen, screen.
Okay, Astra threw a bad smoke. That's the only reason you're alive,
Side, last.
to be honest.
Could you put?
So, yeah.
Deploying drone.
Again, kind of just poor scaling. Okay, what did we pre-round? I hear something.
Quick peeks now.
Go back. Oh, you're
Reloading.
nine there.
What's this?
Never mind. We said I can buy. 9 rounds deep. We have one thing that we've said.
Scanning ahead. Found them.
Reloading. Turn out.
Cutting their vision.
Okay, this is better.
Night night.
Still, let's say your team ran into more than one person on site. Look at where your team is. Look at where you are. Look at where your Sova is. Look at how many fights can be taken, and you're not there to help.
Plant the spike.
And then you had numbers advantage, and we just walked out the smoke before, well, we could really do anything. If you die here, this round becomes a lot harder.
Placing swarm grenade. Bomb grenade out.
Smoking link.
No peeking. Spikes down. Placing swarm grenade.
One's out, this one. Say just CT.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, we saw the real Yoru on minimap and we're staring at the clone. That's not wall bangable. So again, efficiency thing, just no reason to do it. Unless it is wall bangable. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. I don't think it is though.
Let's go A. I have ult again. Well, we can at least.
All right, so the only time we pre-round calm is when we are one off ult or on ult.
Take it.
This is generally not a good pattern on T side. Okay, minor note, if KJ ult is the ult that is important, we do not want to be the first to expose to any angle. This was the first angle you exposed to. A Yoru could be here. You could have died. Clove might be able to trade, might not against a Yoru or a Chamber. And then the whole thing that the round is based off is now dead. So just keep that in mind. Okay, if that was an op, you're dead. I don't know their money because you don't hold tab often enough for me to see it. Okay, we grab ult orb. Again, we ult. Their Teho still probably has rockets active, so even if this is a fake, it's a pretty poor one. Yeah, Teho bombs your shit again. Okay, Clove runs onto site, and you're again in Narnia. You called the leave, but your team clearly didn't follow.
One enemy remaining. Placing swarm grenade.
Placing swarm grenade.
Okay, I think genuinely, you've maybe had impact 1 or 2 rounds this game. Maybe even none.
Sentry. Flawless.
Flawless. What? Swarm grenade out.
Yeah.
We get a pick.
Okay. Do we pre-round calm? We don't have ult, so probably not.
No peek.
Ow. Just two.
Say killed.
Trace.
No peek.
Ow. Just two.
Say killed.
Okay, fine trade.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Let's clear the left side.
Spike down.
Okay. So this is just a bad fight. Once you get out here and you're tucked, you should be looking at your mini map because you're not in any immediate danger, and you should realize that if you take this fight, no one can trade you, and that's exactly what happens. If you just wait slightly for Reyna to scale this way, it becomes possible to trade. So again, just poor fight timing. And yeah, you got 1 tap because you repeat the exact same angle they just saw you in.
Down. B. Last player standing.
And now Sova's in your position. Whole team's dead, no impact on the round. Yeah.
Last round before the switch. Spend it out before it's gone.
Go A, but we're gonna B though.
Okay. Round 12, we have made a pre-com.
You want to find it?
I don't think we listened to it.
Cutting their vision.
Placing sentry. They will go. I'll come back.
One mid.
Okay, good trade.
One more B link.
You will
Oh,
not
there's
kill
like 2
my
mid.
allies.
3 maybe.
Who's next?
Okay, let's tell our team we're running A here.
Scanning ahead.
One down.
There they are.
Good kill.
Still coming from where?
Yeah, they're
Nice wait.
one's flower, one's left.
Last player standing.
I mean, are we time pressure? 15 seconds. You could arguably fake and look for something here. Your teammates are trying to fight to protect you, and we just don't have site control. So, but with time crunch, it's kind of hard. But yeah, it's very possible to try to trade here, and you get the bomb down, but no chance of really winning that round after you make the decision to plant.
Don't give them time to reposition.
Dude, we should have a plan with our util. If we buy full util and we only use this alarm bot, this is bad.
Turret out.
So what do we do with these mollies? Okay,
Placing swarm grenade.
this is fine.
Placing swarm grenade.
Sure. I think this is backwards. I think you should have your turret in art and your alarm bot main so your mollies can do more damage.
Taxi, he's probably healing.
Ready, B-Link.
Okay, should probably call that stars got pulled back on A. Probably be helpful information. Or just they're not A because Reyna's all the way out.
Recalling my bot.
Heroes,
Okay, I mean, we're just moving too slow. That's what allows you to get this timing. If you guys win this round, you guys have to think your jet.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah. Your jet overperformed in a position and you didn't rotate anywhere near fast enough to help him.
Everyone note down your observations, then let's run it again.
Okay.
Turret out.
Okay, we do buy the rifle this time.
Alarm bot out.
Again, I think that's backwards, so.
Bot coming back. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Still no pre-run plan, by the way.
Down. Variable removed.
nice one down.
Spike planted.
Yeah.
64.
Oh.
Removed.
Nice one down.
I think after you get this kill, it's okay to look for more. But I would strafe this way and hold the church swing.
Nice one down.
As you see, Reyna did peek you, but what ends up happening is you isolate yourself completely. And you just kind of end up in a shitty position and you can get run down by ecos. So, I mean, if you play back secret, it's easier to hold on to your position. Right now, it's hard because you're in dugout and yeah,
Spike
just not
planted.
many places to go if you whiff, which is what happens. Okay, once I die here, I'm yelling flowers because you just saw that guy on your Sova.
Away from you. I'm coming from right.
Reyna's dugout, 64.
Last player standing.
No PK. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of see your setup doesn't really do anything, so I mean, that's part of it. You just don't know when to pop stuff.
Reloading. Placing sentry.
Okay, so we do put the turret art.
Placing swarm grenade.
What's our money at? I don't even know.
Alarm bot out.
Who's next?
Do we have money to buy util next round or no? Okay, sure.
Reloading. Alarm bot out. Turret out.
Okay, we have an outlaw. We should be holding a long angle rather than waiting for them to come out.
One enemy remaining.
There you go.
Placing swarm grenade.
Okay, him smoking off is kind of sad.
Nice.
Nice.
What do you say, dog? Ready to stretch your wings?
Reloading. Placing alarm bot. Turret out. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Okay, we saw the mid. Is there any reason we just threw this Molotov? Also, we're aiming for Yao Ming at the front here and Yao Ming at the back here. Like, this is just too high for both peaks.
Found them.
One enemy remaining.
One mid.
Flawless.
He's up.
are strong because we are together. Don't forget that.
Placing sentry. Alarm bot out.
Grab an orb.
Found them.
Forward.
Bomb grenade out. Found them.
Forward.
Alarm bot down. Target destroyed. Bomb grenade out. Oh!
Yeah, I think you just need to stay alive here. Give your team more time to rotate in.
Secure.
Spike planted.
28.
Here.
Stay up backside.
Go.
But again, we like generally having our KJ setups for the kill.
That's over.
And yours is for delay, which I generally don't like.
Go for it.
Flash.
Sure.
As much as this work hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Okay, we have not talked other than positions for the entirety of CT half. Reyna dies mid, that's kind of not good for you.
Oh my god.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. You will not kill my allies.
Oh, no.
Oh, in church.
You are divided. Kill my bot.
You're planting.
Ah, turn down.
Spike planted.
Rain has dug out.
Oh,
Rain backside.
It's a fine reposition. He's reloading, just take your time.
oh.
Rain backside.
Last player
Right,
standing.
Back like I never left.
Hold up.
Who's next?
Last player standing.
Remember, your weapon is only a tool. You can't just shoot. You have to think.
Request that, it's over.
Alarm bot out. Or come back. Alarm bot out. Turret out.
Okay, we're setting up after round start. If they rush you A, you're
Bro,
low-key
take that
big.
over the Rain.
Bot coming back. Recalling my bot.
Blind. Whoa, 100 on. Oh, he's probably
Backside.
here.
Yeah.
Blind. Blind.
Where's it? We here? Yeah, okay, we were on them, we flicked off. And we reset recoil. Strafe. Oh, that's not good.
Whoa, 100 on.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we just gotta aim for head a little more. And even when we don't, we just gotta notice that you're left our screen, so we should look at Sage rather than spit. We should kill this Sage that's crouch spraying rather than shooting at this box. I think if I gave you this choice 99 times out of 100, you'd choose the right one, but this is not the correct decision here.
Whoa, 100 on. Oh, he's probably here. They 5-man push, so.
Last player standing.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay.
What's happening?
I don't really care what your team does.
What are you watching?
Let us see. Arvo's
VCT.
demo review.
Recalling my bot.
Who?
Arvo.
Oh.
Placing alarm bot.
Okay. So we went from having our alarm bot mid, our turret on A, to our turret on A, our alarm bot on A. No one B
Wait,
link.
two people. Wait, people are pushing out A main. We have her set up on here.
Yeah, this is just no
Horrendous.
bueno. Okay. We are 20 rounds deep. You have set a pre-round comm twice, and there are both times you had your ultimate on T side. So you can tell me you're frustrated with your team all you want, But if we're not gonna talk to our team, how are we exactly gonna be upset at them?
Talk your shit, King.
Like, you haven't planned anything. You've come to positions, but like, okay, your Reyna fell back, so your setup's gonna be useful this round.
Behind you, Reyna. Behind you, Reyna.
They're out.
Turrets destroyed.
What the?
Reyna's
Spike
inside.
down
Wait,
A.
one's in art, bro.
We're looking for spare change.
Spike's going down.
One enemy remaining.
Got three.
Oh, backside.
Spike planted.
Low. Not
Hold
heal,
on,
not
here it
heal.
comes.
Okay. I really gotta ask a question. What is our thought process with our crosshair
Low.
placement here?
Not
Hold
heal,
on,
not
here it
heal.
comes.
Like, is he coming through the gates of hell? Is that what our thought process is? Because, like,
Cover.
if Reyna swings you guys at this exact moment where your crosshair is placed at the gates of hell or, like, transitioning, you guys lose this round because you're 1 HP and your other guy is defusing the bomb. And you somehow swing your crosshair there.
Gun here.
Okay, but I mean, I think just take a look at this and tell me why you think you might be losing some gunfights sometimes.
Cover.
Okay, we have pulled out the same diabolical setup when our team is pushing out A and we have all their util on A.
Bot coming back. Bot coming back.
Okay, we're pulling it back. Oh boy.
We took a linking connector.
We're about to lose the eco, are we not?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, he's not looking at us and we don't take our time again. Common issue. Alright, Justina, you want to see another round?
Sure.
Where was
I
it?
have my own body to do. I forgot.
It's so.
Rusty.
Okay, I need to see it from his POV. Okay, so
I'm blind.
this fight is arguably fine. Like, you get out. Okay, we swing, we see Yoru gone. Sage is crouch spraying, and we spam this box.
Whoa!
What? Hmm.
100 on.
I mean, we just gotta recognize that that guy's vulnerable and shoot him.
Also, just wide swing. There's. Damn.
But yeah, wide swing and pick a target. But in general, let's shoot the person who's gonna die rather than a ghost.
Who might die? Yeah.
Don't overthink it.
What are we doing?
Okay, we
This is
are
an eco?
a KJ with no setup.
What
Combinate.
are we doing? I want to know.
Okay. I just want you to know that we don't even need to jiggle if our turret or alarm bot are still up. Which we just...
Alarm bot out.
Where are you go? Oh, shit.
Who's next?
Recalling my bot.
Did you say Ocean B?
This is
No.
an interesting alarm bot.
Oh, you already.
He's on A art.
Turret out.
Spike planted.
Wait, what was the pre-round? Was there a pre-round?
No?
No beacon.
I told
Oh.
you, this guy has top 2 rounds out of
One could be one.
22.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade.
That's not good.
Like I never left. Oh,
Okay.
like I never left.
I mean, there's just no, like,
Swarm grenade.
intent behind this peak. Like, you help try to trade Yoru, fair enough, but, like, we just
What?
take, like,
Why
a
is
sun...
Black
We just take a Sunday stroll out to Long. Like... This is diabolical. Like, look at your crosshair, look at where they are, look at where they could be, and yeah, This is why you die, because there's 15 angles you're exposed to, and you cleared none of them. Like, you're clearing the gates of hell again. Like,
Are Leo and Bob like not here?
I don't even
No, I'm
know.
here.
Mm.
He calls upon me.
Mm.
Maybe I'm just too, like, expectant or something. But, like, if our crosshair's on the gates of hell as we swing long, like, I don't really know what to say. Maybe it's the pearly
this
gates of
is-
heaven on Pearl, but, like, this is diabolical. Like, what?
No, I feel like the biggest recurring theme here is, so far, is just a matter of getting the crosshair up and slicing the pie.
Yeah.
We're tucked behind an angle and like there's question marks on the minimap, and I feel like it's just not looking at the minimap enough.
Player standing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, recurring themes. I will get back to after this game ends, but I have two very important notes that you should probably, maybe even three, actually. That if next time you want to submit a VOD to me and I still see these three mistakes 3 times, then I'm just gonna stop watching the VOD before you fix it. Does that make sense? I'll do the Woohoojin 3 strikes you're out. Okay, I think we just shot too early. But otherwise, the play was fine. What? My brother in Christ.
What is happening? Okay, it's hell.
I mean, I don't blame you. There's too much shit going on, but let's have our Bucky out before we jump out.
Nah, I think this is fine. Actually, he probably might have just died.
I mean, I think he's still dead, but at least there's a better chance than trying to pump our shotgun right in front of them. So, yeah, just have our gun out before we jump out. You have a bit of time before all the Tejo shit comes at you anyway, so take that time, get your gun out before you do this jump. Otherwise, I mean, unlucky, to be fair.
74, 34 Sage, 46 Euro.
Spike play.
Okay. I think we need to notice that 2 of those guys are dead before we calm, but
Planted.
fair enough.
On default, I'm playing.
Enemy spotted A.
I don't really care about what your team does, but in general, when you're dead, try to calm for your team if no one's saying anything.
Last player
Don't backseat though.
Yeah, don't backseat, but give comms
goes
to where people are. If you see someone and it's not calm, and someone can't see it, comment.
But don't say they might be.
I'm gonna go B.
Spike down.
I
okay, you got numbers.
do that a little too much, but you know.
That's Justino's favorite. Last one, main, probably. I got shot in the
Maybe.
ass. Main, thanks.
He has legs.
He was flowers. How is he? How is he made? Okay, again. We are 24 rounds deep.
Wait, how do we not have any util up?
We haven't used any util again this round. And another thing is you have talked twice before round has started. No, sorry, 3 times. 1 time to tell someone that you wanted to buy them, and then twice about strats, but it was the same strat. That sucked, by the way, because you didn't look at the enemy team comp before you said, let's KJ ult A, and didn't try to bait out this Tejo util. So you have pre-rounded twice out of 24 rounds. With no util down on KJ on Pearl. This is pretty bad. And Leo, you said this is one of his main agents on this map?
Placing swamp grenade. Swamp
Oh
grenade.
hell
Yeah,
no!
he plays KJ.
30 seconds.
Okay,
He plays KJ on Pearl, but he plays our playbook.
okay. In general, I would say if you want to hold Link or Street, we should have our turret take first contact in like... I mean, obviously your Clove is here so you can fight, but I would let your Clove take first fight because guess what? This guy has a heal. And you don't have a heal and you're down 100... What is that? 18 HP?
Left.
Placing swamp grenade. Swamp grenade out. No peeking.
Alright.
One enemy remaining. Spike
Yeah.
down A.
Like, this kind of turret is fine. You can play, like, in that corner and swing off of it, but, like... We don't generally like being first contact
Oh,
as
mid.
KJ in an aggressive angle.
Take the KG. Or go after him. Or not.
I don't really know what we were trying to accomplish there.
That's by default.
It doesn't really matter. You won the round.
Oh, round 4.
All right, round 25. Did we say something before?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Let's default.
Oh, let's default. Fantastic.
Take space.
Take space where?
Definitely not the most overused.
Take space where? Please. 25 seconds. Tell me you tell them where to take space.
Oh hell no!
Crickets.
Time for a field test.
Oh boy.
This ain't no default.
This is a default.
They could be up. You know.
I mean, the only issue maybe is that this A turret isn't deep enough, but like I can't really blame it. This is fine. If the end goal is like to take art control, I would say maybe not good because you don't have an A main player to crunch this guy if you force them out. But if you take street control, this is fine. You take street control, you're B+.
Oh yeah.
So we didn't really say what our goal was.
Blind.
That guy's trolling.
What is he doing?
I can trade.
Okay.
Wait, FE? Huh.
Okay. If Clove takes a fight in this angle, you can't help them. If Reyna takes a fight in this angle, you can't help them. What are we exactly accomplishing here?
Link, 1B link.
Let's group up.
Okay.
You said 1 billion?
1B link. But also, our
Oh.
crosshair is somewhere. So, it's too high or it's too low. Take your pick. If you're aiming for someone on this box, you're aiming for literally their foot. You can see the box. That's the top of it. You are shooting their foot. If they're peeking close door, I don't know who's that tall. If LeBron James enters Valorant, then you might kill him. If your Clove takes a fight here and loses, GG. Unlucky.
Let's group up. We can full hit a side.
Okay, we have mid-rounded some.
Group up.
Never mind. Maybe you're the GOAT. You can just... Okay.
Let's go to B.
What has happened? Oh,
This guy's here. I mean, that's guy.
Bot coming
Asher.
back.
Yeah, hold.
Sage mid.
One enemy remaining.
Sage is
Yeah. I think we just took the long way around. Your team fought in a link, and you were there with them, and then you just ran long.
Asher, Sage.
I don't love it.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Spikes down. My ultimate is ready.
why are there no goat gifts?
Okay, this plant is kind of just not it, but
Spawn.
whatever. It's fine,
Why
I
makes
guess.
this just scream for bloody?
Why did it... Oh, that was that EXO finisher? I
It's
guess
EXO,
so.
yes.
They're just batteries.
They're probably gonna do 8 at the sector there.
Muscle code!
Thought my screen just
No, but-
exploded, bro. Alright. It is now the 5th KJ buy round, where we have not put down Yuto pre-round.
What the frack?
Go play numbers back off.
Alarm bot out.
That's A.
Shot in a smoke.
Two A.
Don't play aggressive. We have numbers.
Good pick back up.
One enemy remaining.
King.
Okay, so our comment is don't play aggressive, we have numbers, and then look at what you do here.
Good pick back up.
So what if there's a guy up there holding you? And you die. Did you play numbers? No?
One enemy remaining.
King.
Spike down A.
Okay, main.
VP show him. One swing. GG's guys.
Okay. Yeah. So the most common notes I would say, number one, let's talk a lot more pre-round. 2 for 14 is not exactly our best work. If you just completely ignore CT side, which I don't, strats are important on CT side as well. So 2 for 26 is really bad. Yeah, definitely try to talk more. Another thing is, remember on T side at the beginning, we were just doing not much. I don't know, just, you can disagree with me here. Maybe I'm off base. So,
What's happening? I'm like,
okay, come back. You can tell me if I'm like off my rocker here. Look at his turret. Look at how he plays, okay? So this turret for flank is fine at the beginning.
Reloading.
His
What?
whole team is scaling site,
mhm.
and we're holding... Okay, grabbing ult orb, this is fine. Your team is still taking fights. And then we're holding like if they pixel peek.
No, if they pixel jump peek.
Yeah, if they pixel jump peek back hall while your team has scaled up site. Like this is just not good, right? I'm not tripping here. Like
No.
he should be helping scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, and then
What?
tell me if I'm wrong.
CT.
He needs to confirm this headshot here. Like better players will kill him here. I'll play the clip, you tell me, right? I think a better player can headshot him here.
One on flank.
Yeah.
Reyna killed.
Well,
One.
Okay. He killed him
actually,
quickly.
I don't even know if anyone would.
He killed him. No, but I'm just saying because he took
One on
I
flank.
think it's 3
Yeah,
bullets
no,
here.
he had 50 years to do this.
Yeah. You had time. He didn't clear you.
CT.
You don't expect to get cleared here, and we should take our time with this shot.
One on flank.
And then in general, it happens again this round. So look at how his team scales and look at his position, right? Like I'm not tripping here.
New player.
His Sova's taking a solo fight. We have two people watching back hall and a guy watching side swing. This is just... If your Sova's out fighting against Ecos, you damn well better be fighting with him.
Yeah. Y'all can also just make your turret deeper.
Yeah, that's what I
So you
mean.
can, like, put one-
Yeah,
yeah.
I said put his turret either like here so it comes all the way out. Like you can put it in market. You can play further up long. You can put it either like an alarm bot like on this corner so that you know if they're up, you can play further up.
You can also just put the turret on the stairs.
Yeah, you can put the
Pretty long.
you can put a turret a lot of places. You can even put it like like as long as it's slightly wider than before they get here, it's good enough.
You also just molly backside.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like we don't use our util to help our team. We're not scaled to help our team.
61.
Like there's too many rounds where you're just not doing anything before either the round has already been lost or won. Like let's see. Pistol round was decided before you did anything. This round you guys lost really before you did anything. Now you could have recovered the round, but you guys were in a 2v3 before you really did anything. Let's see. What do you do this round? Oh, this round you shoot a Yoru who TP's right here. I don't really...
30 seconds left.
Let's look out.
Okay. He's also aiming too high here, right? Like, he's not spamming anyone? Or am I tripping?
Who knows?
Anyway, we don't spam a smoke through a Vandal near a corner. It's just no bueno. Especially not while standing still. But this is basically another round. You kind of did nothing until you lost the round already. I think this is a round you guys win before you do anything. Yeah, this is a round you guys win. So it's just too many rounds you don't really impact the game at all. Like,
Yeah, we're defaulting to this push for our team. Oh wait, no, close already mid, but like
yeah, like we can default push with our team, but if we want to default push with our team, let's push with our team. Like, we're finally getting out there, but again, notice the difference. You have bomb this time. You have a reason to go out.
what if they're CT? Wait, hold up.
Yeah, no, like we just ran out. They could be CT. They weren't, but like, again, what's the most dangerous threat here? I think it's CT, and our crosshair is looking at a very obtusely shaped jet.
Your neck, yo, scoliosis.
Okay, what is this?
Why do we have a dude? They don't even have a jet or anything.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, I can analyze this all I want. You're just not playing the game for like 60% of D side. Okay, your Sova has swung art, and God knows what you're doing.
There's already a turret there.
Again, Clove can take this fight. You do nothing. Sova can have died already. You could have done nothing about it. We're spamming smoke through a
Actually,
Vandal.
the turret would have done 10 damage.
And then, I mean, 2v5, I don't really
Oh my
blame you,
God.
but like, we gotta have like better angle management here. You just get
Wait, you like flicked 50 miles away
You also
from
just
him.
flicked off of him. Like low-key, you were near him and then you flicked off. But yeah, we KJ ult. We called it, and we didn't care to think that they have Teho missile or ult here to stop it. But anyway, just pre-round call. Let's pay a little more attention to the economy. Like, I don't think you hold tab, look at the econ, look at ult economy like ever this game, and that's pretty bad. Especially since you're playing KJ, which has a good ult, and you're playing against, I would argue,
Also,
on
yeah.
Pearl, 5 very good ults.
Like a good thing to do is just farm your ult on KJ and just
Yeah.
like base your strats off of like getting orbs.
Actually, sorry, you're playing against 4 very good ults on the enemy team, and your team has 4 very good ults, and you didn't check ult economy once this game.
Reyna ult's pretty fire.
Can be argued. In ranked, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this turret's too far back. It again gives you an excuse to play tethered in A main, but like your Clove is getting out here, and look at where you are. I think I've mentioned this already, but again, you just aren't really a team player, even though you always play with the team. If that makes sense. You don't try to get trades unless it's like handed to you on a silver platter. Like,
I think you're there with them mentally, but you don't actually like, try to hold their hand to make their lives easier. Like you can definitely use your mollies way more
like
on T side. Like
positionally,
flowers. Yeah.
it's just not like you're in the general spot on the map. Like if I say you're on the A side of the map, yes, that's true. But your Clove is all the way out sight, and we've just gotten to the wall.
Honestly, if anything, I blame your Jet more.
Yeah, your Jet should absolutely be in, but like you're not helping cases. If your Jet's not going in, which we've already noticed this game he isn't, you just need to get the fuck out there and help, bro.
Play duelist, fuck your team.
Okay, like kind of an unlucky. I don't know if unlucky, but not a good molly. That's for sure. Okay, your turret was off for like 3 seconds. If he timings it, good on him. You can look. I would not clear this far.
Look back, yeah. I'm gonna
Okay,
have
now your Jet is also clearing flank that you just cleared.
tea party with Jocelyn and Joyce.
Okay. But anyway, major notes. Please, 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 for the love of God, pre-round calm. 2. Try to look at where your teammates are on the minimap. Try to trade them. Don't give a shit about your flank util. Just calm that, hey, my turret's down. We can get flanked. And then get in there with your team. 3. Let's look at ult economy. Let's look at economy. Let's come up with our plays. Rather than just doing whatever. Like, I think you just autopilot. You think KJ ult is free A side. It's not. But it's a fine assumption to make. Unless they have a Teho, a Raze, a KO. These are all things that can heavy counter it. Crosshair placement is really bad. Most of the time. Crosshair placement is either too much in the floor, just not looking anywhere near where an enemy can show up out of. Very lazy when you don't expect an enemy, so if you get surprised, you just die. Even if an enemy shows up in your crosshair, sometimes you just flick off of them, and then just take your time with your shots. Those are the main points I have for this VOD review, but yeah. So again, I don't think you really have the right to be frustrated with your team this game. You weren't helping them with either comms or how you played. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about this one. Feel free to send me another VOD, but please, please, please only send it after you have finished a lot of the problems that we have just gone over. And yeah, sorry if I came off as a bit rude, but you're not going to listen to it if it sounds too polite.